Good day! Welcome back to our math time. For today's session, we'll be discussing about multiplying 1 to 3 digit numbers by multiples of 10, 100, and 1000, and estimating the product of 2 to 3 digit numbers. But first, let's focus in multiplying 1 to 3 digit numbers by multiples of 10, 100, and 1000. So let's start with our story problem. Aunt Chloe's form of exercise is dancing. Every day, she dances for 35 minutes. How many minutes does she dance in 10 days? So, let's analyze. Based on our story, what is being asked? Okay, how many minutes does she dance in 10 days? How about the given data? Okay, 35 minutes and 10 days. So, based on the question and given data, what operation are we going to use? Very good. It is multiplication. So, the equation that we'll have will be 35 times 10 is equal to n. But do you have any idea how to multiply 1 to 3 digit numbers by multiples of 10, 100, and 1000? Okay, so here are the steps in multiplying numbers with zero difficulty. First is get the product of the non-zero digits. And then, after that, affix at the end as many zeros in the factors to the final product. So, let's go back to our equation. Okay, 35 times n is equal to n. So, first, we need to arrange them vertically according to the proper place value. So, to multiply the numbers with zero difficulty, first is we need to get the product of the non-zero digits. So, the non-zero digits here is 35 and 1. So, as you can see, if we multiply 35 times 0, the answer is 0. Since we already discussed the zero property for multiplication, automatically any number multiplied by 0, the answer is still 0. So, again, to multiply the numbers with zero difficulty, we'll just get the product of the non-zero digit. So, 35 times 1. So, let's start with the ones digit. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. And 3 times 1 is equal to 3. Then, the next steps is affix at the end as many zeros in the factors to the final product. So, how many zeros do we have in our factors? Okay, very good. 1. So, it means we only add 1 0. Therefore, our final answer is there are 350 minutes in all. Okay? So, let's try more example. So, what is the product of 24 and 20? So, to get the product, we need to multiply the non-digit or non-zero digits. So, it will be 24 times 2. So, let's start multiplying to the ones digit. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And 2 times 2 is equal to 4. And then, affix at the end as many zeros in the factors to the final product. So, how many zeros do we have? 1. So, we'll add 1 0. Okay? So, next, what is the product of 31 and 300? So, again, to get the product, we'll multiply the non-zero digit factors. 31 times 3. So, let's start again with the ones place value. So, 1 times 3 is equal to 3. And 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And then, let's count all the 0 to the factors. So, we have 1, 2. So, we'll add 2, 0. Therefore, 31 times 300 is equal to 9,300. Okay? Next, what is the product of 416 and 200? So, let's multiply the non-zero digit. And we'll start with the ones digit or ones place value. So, 6 times 2 is equal to 12. And 12 is greater than 10. So, we will do regrouping. We will regroup one group of tens to the next place value. So 1 times 2 is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay? So next, we'll proceed to the next place value. 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Okay? Then let's count all 0 digits. So 1, 2. Then let's add them. Therefore, 416 times 200 is equal to 83,200. Okay? How about estimating products? Do you have any idea how to estimate the product? Okay, so here are the steps in estimating product. First is round off to the highest place value on each factor. So it means we need to round off to the highest place value on each factor. So, and then get the product of the non-zero digits. And then affix at the end as many zeros in the factors to the final product. Okay, so what is the estimated product of 23 and 56? Again, to get the estimated product, we need to round off each factor to the highest place value. So what will be the round off of 23 to the highest place value? So 23 rounded off to the highest place value is 20. How about 56? 56 rounded off to the highest place value is 60. Okay? And then after rounding off all the factors, we'll now proceed in multiplying the numbers. So we multiply the non-zero digit. And the non-zero digit here is 2 and 6. Okay? So let's multiply. 2 times 6 is equal to 12. Then count all the zeros and let's add them at the end. So 1, 2. So we'll add 2, 0. Therefore, our answer is about 1,200. Okay? So next example. What is the estimated product of 723 and 45? Again, we'll round off them to the highest place value. So let's round up. 723 rounded off to the highest place value is 700. And 45 rounded off to the highest place value is 50. Okay? And then, after we round off them, we'll multiply the non-digit 0. And non-zero digit is 7 and 5. So let's multiply. 7 times 5 is equal to 35. Then, let's just count all the 0. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll add 3, 0. Therefore, our answer is about 35,000. Okay? So, for the last example, what is the estimated product of 386 and 297? So again, we'll round off them to the highest place value. So 386 rounded off to the highest place value is 400. And 297 rounded off to the highest place value is 300. Then, after we round off the factors, we'll now multiply the non-zero digit. And the non-zero digit here is 4 and 3. So 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Then let's count all the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll add 4, 0. Therefore, our answer is about 120,000. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.